This is not an easy topic to tackle. There are many things to say about it. So how does one get to this point of total stress? Well, we started off like everyone else in our day-to-day life, right? We're all born with the same amount of stress that every human gets. However, we have made our lives much more complicated than they need to be. Why do we do this to ourselves? Our desire to be better than others, our desire to have more money than others, our desire to have a perfect family, a perfect house, perfect job, a perfect car, a perfect body, and the list goes on and on and on. It's really no wonder why we are so stressed out in today's world, because we are always chasing perfection. So if we can't achieve these things, then we will never be happy. We think we will become happy once we hit that certain milestone, where we finally have the perfect job, the perfect spouse, the perfect house. But have you ever stopped to ask yourself why those things make you happy in the first place? Let me tell you something. It's not the thing itself that makes us happy. It's the feelings that come along with those things. For example, let's talk about having a perfect house. What do you envision when you think of a perfect house? A huge house with a white picket fence, manicured gardens, no neighbors around. Okay, what feelings come up when you think of that? Maybe peace, happiness, safety, relaxation, comfort. Now let's say you have that house. Spent years saving up your money to buy that house. Finally, you bought it. Congratulations. Now you have that perfect house. But after a while living in that perfect house, those feelings that you thought you would get back then, they're not there anymore, right? Because it's just a house. I don't care how big it is or how expensive it is. It's just a house. So what are those feelings that you get when you think of the perfect house? They come from within you. Those are your feelings. The house doesn't provide them. Therefore, you can feel those exact same feelings without having to own a perfect house. Here's another example. Let's talk about money. Having more money than others. Why do you want to have more money than others? What feelings do you get when you think of having lots of money? Financial security, freedom, power, control, respect. These are all great feelings. However, you can feel those exact same feelings without having to have loads of money. How do I know this? Because I used to think the same way you do. I used to think that I wouldn't be happy until I made a certain amount of money, would finally become happy then. Yeah, right. I wasted so much time chasing something that was never going to make me happy in the first place. Once I realized this, I decided to change my mindset. I started focusing on other things instead. I started focusing on making people happy instead of trying to make myself happy by making more money. When you focus on others instead of yourself, you feel good about yourself without even trying. That's real happiness. It comes from within. And the last example I'll give you today is about relationships, specifically having the perfect spouse. What feelings do you get when you think of a perfect spouse? Love, romance, support, connection, intimacy. All amazing feelings. You can feel all those exact same feelings without having to marry a perfect person. How do I know this? Because I have been married for over 20 years now. Can I honestly say that my spouse is perfect? Absolutely not. No one is perfect, not even you and me. But guess what? I am madly in love with him, and he is madly in love with me. Why? Because love is a feeling, comes from within. It is not dependent on anyone else but ourselves. If you are unhappy in your relationship, chances are it has nothing to do with your partner. It has everything to do with you and your perception of your partner. It's your feelings. You see, we have the power to choose what feelings we want to have. We just need to practice having those feelings. So what does this mean for us? It means that we have the power to be happy right now. We don't need anything or anyone else to make us happy. We just need to practice being happy. We have the power to eliminate stress from our lives right now. We just need to practice being stress-free. You might be thinking, but how do I do that? How do I practice being stress-free? This brings me to the main part of the video. You need to learn how to live in the present moment. When you live in the present moment, you are free. Free from stress, free from worries, free from anxiety. You are at peace. And guess what? When you are at peace, you are happy. Happiness and peace come from the same source. The best way to live in the present moment is to meditate. Meditation is the best way to calm your mind. It is the best way to get rid of stress. When you meditate, you are training your mind to focus on the present moment. You are teaching your mind to let go of the past and not worry about the future. Now, I hear some of you might be thinking, I tried meditation before and it didn't work. Meditation is not a one-size-fits-all solution. There are many different types of meditation, and you need to find the one that works for you. So the one that worked for me might not work for you, and that's okay. Experiment with different types of meditations until you find the one that suits you best. I want to share with you the type of meditation that works for me. I like to sit in silence and just be. Sit in silence and observe your thoughts. Don't judge them. Don't try to change them. Just observe them and let them pass like clouds passing in the sky. Sometimes I like to listen to ocean waves or nature sounds while I meditate. I close my eyes and visualize myself being on a beautiful tropical island. I can feel the warm sun on my skin. I can smell the fresh flowers all around me and hear the birds singing. I can see the crystal clear water of the ocean. I can taste the sweet coconut in my mouth. I can feel the soft sand between my toes. This is my happy place. When I go there in my mind, I feel totally relaxed, totally at peace. And when you are at peace, you are happy. You might be thinking, but how long do I have to sit there and meditate? How long should I go for? Well, it doesn't matter how long you meditate for. What matters is how often you meditate. I recommend meditating for at least 10 minutes each day. You don't have to do it all at once. You can split it up into 2 or 3 sessions throughout the day. I usually go to my happy place for about 30 minutes in the morning. Then I take a break, and in the afternoon I go back again for another 30 minutes. I love to end my day with a good session of meditation. It helps me reflect on the day and let go of any stress I may have accumulated. I also use meditation to set my intentions for the next day. By setting my intentions, I am more likely to stay focused and achieve my goals. I don't know about you, but I need all the help I can get in staying focused. If you are still not convinced that meditation is for you, let me give you a few more reasons why you should give it a try. Meditation can reduce your stress and anxiety levels. Meditation can improve your focus and concentration. Meditation can increase your self-awareness. Meditation can help you develop a positive mindset. Meditation can improve your mental health. Meditation can improve your physical health. As you can see, there are many benefits to meditation. So what are you waiting for? Give it a try. See how it makes you feel. I know that this is not an easy journey, but you can do it. You are stronger than you think. You are more capable than you believe. You are more deserving than you feel right now. Believe it or not, you are perfect, just the way you are. All you need to do is believe it. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.